we don't care about the percentages or the dollar amounts. What we care about is what is this going to look like? And are we going to see the best players in the world playing together again or not?
And gentlemen, I don't want to spend too much time on this because I swear I have seen this headline 15 different times in the last 2 years. This one from Bloomberg. PIF is nearing a deal to acquire a minority stake in PGA Tour Enterprises. Nearing a deal. I've heard that a couple of times. Patrick, I'll throw it to you first. I believe the big standout item from this report was the size of said stake that the PIF would get in PGA Tour Enterprises. Just 6% for about $750 million. Not a 50-50, not a 30-70, not even a 25-75.
Well, look, I need these parties to just take their time. There's no reason to rush. We're only, 18 months into this whole ordeal. So what's a couple more years to go? Just, dot your I's, cross your T's, make sure everything's fine. Golf fans, they'll be around when you're done with everything, I'm sure. I guess, the 6% was the big news, the headliner, I guess, which and the valuation matches what SSG did. So it's 12 billion and SSG put in 1.5 with another 1.5 potentially unlocked if they hit some milestones. I'm kind of just in wait and see with you, Rick, right? Tiger Woods literally said last week he has no idea what this deal is going to look like. And then this week we get, a deal's nearing. So maybe they've developed pathways to and fro, but wait and see approach for me as well.
Yeah, let me know when the DOG signs off on this, Greg. The other thing, I suppose that that's funny. When the other thing that I think that the percentage speaks to is that the future of these two entities is not going to be one massive global tour. It is likely to be LIV continues to exist, PGA Tour continues to exist, and some level of crossover between all players or maybe even just the top players. That's the way that I read 6%.
Well, this is the frustrating aspect of this news because the stuff that we care about, the stuff that golf fans care about, the stuff that everybody is interested in is what this looks like. Nobody cares what the percentages are or what the dollar amount invested is. It's what nobody cares what the purse is at a golf tournament, right? We care about what happens inside the ropes. We care about who wins and who loses. We care about the structure of the competitive landscape. Is golf going to go on its same journey? Is it going to do some innovative things to improve or try to improve? What is it going to look like? And these headlines they just don't give you that. And I think the reason in large part has to do with what you just said, Rick. It's probably not going to look a whole lot different, which I understand and have thought for a long time. If the public investment fund is going to invest a significant portion, right? If they're going to be a 25% shareholder in the PGA Tour Enterprises or a 50% shareholder or, some major stakeholder in this, have the chair position, whatever you want to call all that lingo. Well, then perhaps the only way that makes sense is for LIV to go away or the PGA Tour and LIV to become one. Because why would you invest so much into LIV and so much into the PGA Tour when they're competing against each other? Right? Anytime one of your organizations wins, the other loses. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So, I don't really understand the angle here from the public investment fund side. I know they want a seat at the table. It seems like if this is true, they have a seat, albeit a small seat. But it doesn't seem like it really changes a whole lot, which is frustrating news. Because does it really take 18 months to decide that it's going to be 6%? What were they deciding between 4 and 8? what why is this taking so long at that point? It doesn't make any sense to me. So I don't know. But again, to reiterate, the main point here is we don't care about the percentages or the dollar amounts. What we care about is what is this going to look like? And are we going to see the best players in the world playing together again or not? Right now, it looks like we're not.